next session. So we were talking about parts of speech in our last session. I told you that there are 8 parts of speech, or I would say 8 words that will form a sentence. We'll talk about all of them separately. But if I have to talk about the first one, let's start from the very first one. It is noun. Yes. Now you might all have heard what is a noun. So tell me, what is a noun? So the most common definition you will say is a noun is a place, thing, or a person, right? We used to read this complete definition in school. Noun is a name, place, or thing. But is that it? Is that it? No. A noun is not just a place, a person, or a thing. No. There's a little more to it. But what? Can I say if I'm feeling happy or sad, that's a noun? Why not? Can an idea be a noun? I mean, why not? Yes. So then, how should I define noun? You can pause the video and think about it for a second. Okay, so let me give you the definition. If I talk about the definition of noun that you should remember always is, it's not just a place, person, or thing. It's an idea, it's an emotion. So everything that is living or non-living that you can touch, you can see, you can feel as well, because it's an emotion, of course, is a noun. So how will you define noun from now onwards? Everything living or non-living you can touch, you can see, you can feel is a noun. Interesting, right? We were never told the definition this way in schools. Yeah, but that was again very interesting. Yeah. So now we know what is noun. But why do you have to study noun? Because noun is a subject in a sentence. Noun is an object in a sentence. Noun defines the use of articles in a sentence. Yeah, sure, that's fine. Noun defines the use of articles in a sentence as well. So many usage, right? But we won't talk about article, subject, object. I'll make subject, object, and articles very easy for you in upcoming sessions. Don't worry. But right now, after the definition of noun, we have types of noun as well. Now, I would make it very easy for you, don't worry. We are not going to deep dive into the definition of each and every part or type. We'll just understand it a bit. Do you know the meaning of abstract? It's an idea, right? And that's what abstract noun means. It's an idea, right? Now, I told you that you can touch something, you can things that are living or non-living thing. So what can be those things? So there are common things like everyday use, let's say a table. That is a common noun. A chair, a book, all that is a common noun. Okay, I hope everything is clear so far. Just keep revising, okay? You can pause the video, think about it. What are common nouns? It can be book, it can be table, it can be chair. Then comes the proper noun. Proper noun are something that are specific. You know, there's a beautiful movie, The Great Gatsby. There's a book also, The Great Gatsby. That is very specific. The Great Gatsby is nothing but a book and a very famous movie. That is specific, right? So that is proper noun. Something that is specific. Something that we can understand to be different, specific, particular. That is a proper noun. What was common? Book, table, chair. Proper and abstract is just an idea. Right? Like if I would say freedom is an idea, isn't it? Yeah, idea of freedom. That's abstract. Now the last part is that we'll discuss now is concrete nouns. Let me write it out for you. Anything that you can touch. Concrete, that is hard. Something like cement, that is hard, right? You can always touch it. You can feel it after touching it. So tangible things that you can, physical things, tangible things that you can touch, you can feel after touching is concrete. What should be the example of it? Can I say a dog can be the example of it? Why not? Yes. Can I say a pen can be the example of it? Yes, definitely. Why not? So these are concrete nouns, right? I hope you understood somewhat to it. Don't worry. We'll take a revision again later. When we'll deep dive into the grammar, we'll revise all of them again. Don't worry. So by now, you have understood tangible things. You have understood concrete, abstract, proper, common, everything. Right? Yes. So what is the work of noun? Why are we taking so much time to understand noun? Because noun is the foundation of every sentence. Noun is the foundation of your English grammar. If you do not understand noun, you will not be able to understand a lot of things. Like subject. You will not be able to identify object in a sentence. You will not be able to use or correctly use articles in a sentence if you do not understand the proper use of noun. So noun is again very, very important aspect of parts of speech. That is the reason we always keep it on the first go. So if I say that what are the functions of noun? Can I say that noun is a subject, an object? Yes, that's a function of noun. We identify those, right? Now, if I say that when we talk about noun, we have to understand it by, again, some examples. I have already given you some examples. After this session, or you can pause the video now, you have to understand noun clearly by taking some examples. Take examples of happiness. Take examples of a bed, a book, a pen, an eraser. Take examples of a tree, a dog. Take examples of a book called Alchemist. I name a lot of books in front of you, I know, because I read, and you should too, right? Yes, so we'll discuss more about parts of speech in next session. Till then, take care of yourself and keep revising.